future. But no, Crypto Kirby, once again, definitely wrong. Why? Because he doesn't actually pay attention to any of the news. He's literally just looking at candles and charts and trying to guess what's going on. He's like, well, candle go fast here, so on the way down, candle go down fast, so candle go down here. No actual knowledge or information about the news in the crypto world. Well done, Crypto Kirby. You're not an expert. In fact, you're an idiot. If you've seen my videos previously on Crypto Kirby, I've criticized him, or if he is a real person, I think he might be a bot actually, for being the worst trading advisor ever. And the important part here is trading information. It's not long-term macro information. It's not long-term projections of anything. It's trading information. So if you are listening to his information, you're looking for stuff to trade with, maybe take leverage trading positions on. So short-term gains. And at the moment, Crypto Kirby is, let's see if he's still as wrong as what he was in his previous videos. So just now is the 9th of July, 2022. And I suspect, as always, Crypto Kirby is going to be wrong. So I'm doing this in preparation for what's going to be wrong. So I think he's saying in his title, if we just get the idea from the title, it says, bottom in exclamation marks and question marks, critical Bitcoin update. So again, it's all about critical. It's all about time. Time is the important thing. Crypto price prediction, TAB. So they just put this whole pile of stuff. News today. Let's hear what we think he's actually going to be saying about it.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. So I just don't think he's a real person. I think it's just like an AI bot that's pretending to be human. I don't know.
The moment that we've all been waiting for. The massive breakout of the Bitcoin pennant that could potentially be the bottom for Bitcoin.
Yep. That's right. A lot of people do think that this is the bottom for Bitcoin. We've had all the cascading liquidations. We've had the fallout from Terra Luna, Three Arrows Capital. Celsius has fortunately saved itself from complete bankruptcy. Voyager's down. Vold is down. Everything's kind of already been done. So we kind of think if we've managed to stay stable at this point, there's not really much direction it can go now. It's either just carries on level for a while, or it goes back up.
I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Today, what we have to do here is look at this market realistically, because I feel like 99% of market participants that are left in crypto right now are
99% of the people that are left in crypto. So in other words, the diamond handers, the ones that aren't going to sell, the ones which haven't destroyed themselves with leverage. Okay.
extremely delusional. So
delusional.
Let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Does he still call it a live stream, even though it's a recorded video? Let's hear.
Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream.
It's not a live stream. It's just an idiot. Why does he keeps on calling himself a cryptocurrency expert? But he's been wrong so many times.
So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Now,
why does he need like children's voices? Do cryptocurrency experts need children's voices going yay and little kind of party balloons going off at the side? What a weirdo.
If you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that I love to follow the US dollar index chart.
Yes. Okay, so the US dollar, the DYX is a fantastic thing to follow, and it certainly has been getting stronger. One of the reasons because of that is also because of the weakness of other currencies around the world. So that you're talking about the euro, the yen, the pound as well. They've all taken a proper hammering because they're finally starting to catch up that, oh yeah, we've got huge inflation going on here. So it's just because the America was kind of first at really tackling its inflation problems.
I personally believe it's one of the most important charts in all of crypto. And right now, this thing is continuing to rocket ship higher, putting noticeable pressure on the Bitcoin price. Throughout past cycles, we've seen a declining US dollar index benefit the Bitcoin price greatly. In our last two bull runs, back in 2016/2017 and back here in 2020/2021, we had a massively declining US dollar index chart. The US dollar.
Before he goes anywhere, look at what happened just beforehand. It was up, 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 up beforehand, really steeply up as well. Just now we're having really steeply up. We're higher than what it's been for years and years and years. What happens when it reaches a peak? What happens when it kind of goes back down the other way? Will that then be great? Maybe, maybe not. But I suspect that Crypto Kirby is going to say the US dollar is going to get stronger and stronger, and Bitcoin is going to lose all its value. Don't think it quite works just simply as that.
Index was in a bear market and crypto was in a bull market.
Yep.
And now, my friends, we have quite the opposite. The DXY is in a raging bull market, now at 20-year highs, multi-decade highs.
Multi-decade highs, or 20-year highs, let's call it that. And Bitcoin is currently, well, at a low from the last year. So it's only 1 year down. Hard to really take concrete evidence from that.
And crypto is in one of the worst bear markets we've ever seen.
In terms of dollar value, absolutely. Because it rose so high up to $68,000, is now down at $20,000. It's like 2/3, 66% off. So 60 percentage-wise, it's not the worst. Dollar value, it is the worst. It's gone from like the total crypto market has gone from about 3 trillion down to under $1 trillion. So that's a big amount off, but it's not the worst in terms of percentage value, because it's done in the past done 80, 90, even more than 90% drops in value here. So it's, again, we're clutching at straws here.
Let's get this crypto. Just is what it is, and I'm pointing it out here.
And what I would say is that the crypto, or certainly the Bitcoin chart, isn't a direct correlation with this dollar value chart. So this dollar value has been going up. That's because of grander economic processes within the country. But the Bitcoin chart's been going down because of liquidations, because of leveraged loans, because of institutions screwing up massively and losing people's money. Not necessarily directly related to the interest rates, the inflation rates, or the value of the US currency. So trying to compute these two together doesn't work. It's not the same.
Stream that right now, at the time of recording, we have seen another bullish pattern play out here on the DXY. I told you this. If you are subscribed to this channel,
and this is great information if you're wanting to do trading in Forex. If you're wanting to trade the dollar versus the yen versus the pound versus the euro versus the ruble, maybe not the ruble, then yeah, this is good information. Against Bitcoin, pointless. This is of no information.
To watch out for a potential bullish cup and handle pattern formation
here
on the DXY.
Always by the patterns.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it appears we are possibly breaking out of this pattern right now. And if we are to get up to the measured move, this would bring...
I think he's going to go on about this for a while. This, I don't think, really has much effect on anything at the moment. So if it does go up like that, I don't see that having any effect on the Bitcoin price, or at least a negligible effect. It may make some traders think about moving their money into dollars so that they can trade against other foreign currencies, but not necessarily have a direct effect on the Bitcoin valuation, because the Bitcoin valuation is mostly determined at the moment by institutions screwing up our money.
Us up to about a 110. Okay, currently we've tested as high as a 107 right now.
I'm just going to fast forward this bit in case this is boring and he's not talking about anything. I'll get to the bit where he's talking something interesting.
Now, if we come over here to the Bitcoin chart, let's just take a look at what's going on right now. We've been consolidating sideways after a massive break to the downside from the 30K region. Ladies and gentlemen, you all should be very well aware, if you are subscribed to this channel, that I was pointing out, if we break down from 30K, 20K is the target. Just plain and simple. Why is that? It was our 2017 all-time high peak. Then we consolidated briefly here on the run-up in 2020. This is the only level of support inside this entire range. And what do you know? Whoopsies! We dropped right down to that range, and here we are, bouncing around, chopping around, consolidating, as would be expected, just like we did up here at 30K. Why? Massive move to the downside, followed up by consolidation at the only...
It sounds like he has no understanding of the other things which are happening in cryptocurrency at the moment. It's like, well, the chart, this guy is this bot is just doing technical analysis by looking at candles. It's like he doesn't really understand about all the major corporations that have lost money, lost funds, been leveraged, liquidated their loans, the massive hacks of both. There's a $500 million hack from Axiom, or from the Ronin Bridge, $80 million from the Qubit loan, the what was it, the Solana wormhole, or was it Solana or some other thing, another $100 million. So major hacks, major money getting lost, and that's one thing, which this doesn't seem to take any interest in knowing. There's the companies, so Celsius, which had leveraged loans that had taken people's deposits, used it as leverage to buy more assets, to do yield farming, to go degen. There was Terra Luna, which was the main crash. Once Terra Luna crashed, all the hedge funds which had put money and been making money with Terra suddenly lost a huge amount of their collateral. They then started being unable to pay their funds, and then it's been a cascading liquidations for these major companies. That's the information to know about. Not, well, the chart 3 years ago went here, and then another year it went here. So now, well, it could go anywhere. It's like, pay attention to the actual news of crypto.
Area in the trend that we have
prior. It's not just about trends. It's not. This is not the same as the past. This is a completely different situation. Well, 2 years ago, candles went here, so therefore, wow, crypto Kirby, trading expert. What a pile of nonsense.
Historic price action. Let's get this crypto.
What is that? That's
right?
A weird computer bot saying.
Very similar to what's
You're taking advice from a computer algorithm here that's pretending to sound like a human.
On right here in the current day. This type of sideways consolidation is normal. And in crypto land, yes, the consolidations are made up of semi-large swings. It depends how you want to look at it.
Does he explain what
20% moves within a volatile, choppy, sideways range of consolidation is normal in crypto. I mean,
okay, one of the reasons that there's huge, like 20% swings is because there's usually huge amounts of big players, whales, that are trading on big news events. So if there's a massive company buying a billion things, if there's the danger of the mining companies having to sell their assets to pay off their electricity bills, that's a major news event that could massively drop the price. They drop the price suddenly. The mining rigs are actually having to are able to buy back their assets and put their value back up. So it's because it's such a volatile thing. It's not just because, well, it bounces, it goes up and down. It's like, no, there's reasons behind it.
Just take a look.
And you've got to pay attention to the news.
Up here at the 30K range, we went up 20%. Then if you take this, we drop it. You went down over 10%, then back up almost 15%, then back down 10%, finally only to drop deep down for a minus 40% plus.
And that was whenever major news came out, not just because candle go up, candle go down.
Correction. So in the current day here right now, I mean, folks, the Bitcoin price has gone nowhere in quite some time. We've gone 20% up. We've gone 15% down. Right now, we're going almost 20% up.
Oh, if you can trade, so cryptocurrency experts, if you can trade that, that's making some serious cash. If you can long it, if you can short it, if you are such an expert, you know where it's going, then yeah, go for it. If you're not paying attention to the media outlets, the news, the information, the potential issues with major VCs that are in this thing, then you're just blindly throwing a dart at candle went down, throw a dart, candle go up. Oh, lots of candles go up and down, maybe candle go down. This is just guesswork. All he's doing is guesswork. He's paying no attention to the news.
The price is not advancing. The trend is not advancing.
Okay, I'm going to put a point here. Okay, cryptocurrency trading expert, he's going to give some fluff going on here. I'm going to say, long term, over the next month or so, it's going to go up. If you're able to put in a tiny leverage long, and you don't need to worry about paying off the interest for the next 3, 4, 5 months, that will be okay. That's not a problem. But to try and take his advice of whatever he's about to say just now and do short-term trading is just guesswork. It is absolutely just guesswork.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
We're stuck in the same general area with no trend movement. The direction of the trend is no different.
The direction of the trend in the grander economic news, crypto news that's out there, in terms for the dollar value, yes, that seems like it might still be going up, especially when you compare it to other currencies around the world. In terms of Bitcoin, though, the grander news is that pretty much everything has bottomed out. Everything has been sold off. There's only a couple of companies that might still have to get liquidated, or might be running out their loan position, or might be doing something shady with somebody's cash. But they're smaller positions. They're the 50 million, 100 million, 200 million levels of money loss, not billions. So that's what everyone's like, hey, it's unlikely to be $100 billion worth getting lost in the next few weeks or months. So yeah, good time to buy in.
Than what it's been, right? And that's down. We're still on a lower high trajectory. We are still also on a lower low trajectory. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? That's classic bear market activity.
And then what happens after that? When they stop having lower lows and they stop having lower highs, what happens then? It goes up. Magic. And the reason why it goes up is because lots of other traders go, oh, candle go up. I must buy more because candle go up.
Lower high after lower high, lower low after lower
Yeah,
low.
technical analysis is astrology for nerds.
Nothing has changed here yet. But what really is alarming to me, folks, is that right now you have so many people in this space that are desperate. Absolutely desperate
Usually
for
major companies.
Bitcoin to do something to hopefully recoup the losses that they've had here over the past several months. That every little candlestick to the upside,
Yep.
bottom is in, Kirby.
Yep.
Bottom is in, Kirby.
Yep.
Get wrecked, Kirby.
Yeah. Oh.
What's wrong with these people?
Get wrecked, Kirby. Is Kirby still pushing in shorts? Is this person, this computer bot, still still shorting Bitcoin when it's at its lowest value that it's been for over a year? That's not a good time to be putting in shorts. Putting in shorts when it's at is new all-time high. Fine, not a problem. Putting in shorts or not putting in longs when it's at a low that it's not had for years and is the equivalent of a low from about 2 years ago, not the best time to be putting in,
ladies and gentlemen,
shorts.
Do they not understand how markets work? You're
think we
going
do.
to get reaction rallies over and over again in a bear market, Stunad. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost painful for me to have to even come on here and make these videos.
It's almost painful to try and figure out what he's going to say.
Because all that's left in this market, in my opinion, are the stupidest of the stupidest in this market. The dumbest of the dumb.
But putting in shorts at an all-time low, or at least the last low of the last year and a bit, that's not clever.
All of the smart money has essentially taken profit up here and is awaiting for things to turn around.
They have turned around. They're 66% off. It's 2/3 down. If people have taken profit there, a lot of people have bought back in at this time. And all the people that did buy in up at the top, there's no point for them selling now because it looks like it's bottomed out. Why would anybody sell? Oh my god, I can't be bothered with the rest of this video. But it seems like Crypto Kirby still thinks it's completely pointless to buy anything at this time. Even though it's 66%, it's 2/3 off its all-time high. The cascading liquidations have already happened. The major hacks have already been discovered. Just every kind of bottom indicator is pretty much in, give or take 5, 10, 15%. But to the way that this is being promoted by a trading expert is that, oh yeah, it's going to be going, what is he trying to say? He's got a box down here for $8,000. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. He's wrong. He's completely wrong. We can put it here. Yeah, it may bounce 10, 15, 20%, because if it's at saying what it's at just now, $23,000. That's doing pretty good. It was at 20, so it's already gone up 10% in the last couple of days. But yeah, it can bounce around here for a while. I would say next month, 2 months, 3 months, absolutely fine. But everyone's sold. Everyone's been liquidated. It's time for everybody to get back in. It's not going to go down to $8,000. I can guarantee that. If not, I'm happy to show the egg on my face in the future. But no, Crypto Kirby, once again, definitely wrong. Why? Because he doesn't actually pay attention to any of the news. He's literally just looking at candles and charts and trying to guess what's going on. He's like, well, candle go fast here, so on the way down, candle go down fast, so candle go down here. No actual knowledge or information about the news in the crypto world. Well done, Crypto Kirby. You're not an expert. In fact, you're an idiot.